Hey guys, DTech Lifestyle here, back with another video. And right, I have no idea where to start with this one because it's going to be all over the place in terms of content, but the content's relevant because as this headline here says, China and the Fed to flood the world with trillions. Traders suddenly brace for extreme prediction. Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP and crypto price swings. Look, there are going to be people, well, there are billions of people right now still out there not paying attention to this market, not paying attention to literally what is taking place right in front of their faces. And I will say this till this market erupts and it becomes the market it should be. But we're now seeing regulations come down the line. Forbes, a trusted outlet for news, telling you literally what's going to take place. Yeah, and the cryptocurrencies they have predicted are Ethereum, XRP and Bitcoin, clearly. But there are others out there that are ISO 20022 compliant. Yes, Ethereum has been given a free pass. We don't know how long that free pass is going to last for. I've shown you a video, I'm sure, I think it was yesterday or earlier on today, whereby, or one yesterday I think it might have been, whereby Ethereum gas fees are too expensive, banks are not going to use it. But yet, you're hearing China and the Fed to flood the world with trillions. Traders suddenly brace for extreme price prediction. Come on. When are those, and if you have friends who are not involved in this market yet, show them these articles. That's the way to get people educated. And if they still don't want to, that's up to them. That's entirely up to them. You know, you can't take a horse to water and make it drink. Here I'm going to play you a video, and this is this company, I think they're called NeoFlow, and they're on mainnet, and I've actually found an article. I found the documents for this company now, because I always like to dig a little bit deeper, because people post videos and stuff like that and they don't really give much content, but this one has an awful lot of content to it, and there's 5 different individual posts to this or a thread, if you want to call it that. But I want to play you the video first because that's what you put up first. So let me play you the video, and it's talking about digitizing oil basically, and how they're going to do it, and digital IDs and how that's going to come into play. So let me play that to you now.
I'll leave the details on this board of how to access it, how to use it. So this is open for everyone to use it, for anyone to apply it to their own projects. And I wanted to use an example of how we're using it ourselves with a project called NeoFlow. So in this case, what we're doing is we're creating a passport for a barrel of oil so that you can see all the details about that barrel of oil from the moment it's born, from the moment it's sourced from the well, until the moment it's refined. In our specific use case, we're using this information for cross-border clearance with US CBP, right? So each single barrel, or really each batch of 40,000 barrels, has their own identity. So when it gets to the border, they show their passport. In all cross-border clearance, it's automatic, right? It just happens. Think about the Nexus program for barrels of oil. So I hope this got you excited to think and to double click on what DIDs are, what DIDs in Soroban are. If you have more questions, if you want us to help you guys get set up, reach out and we'll have a conversation. Thanks, everyone.
So in the post, he actually explains what a DID is, because I wouldn't know what a DID. DIDs are the answer to universal standard for digital identity. They are a novel form of identifier that enables variable self-sovereign digital identities. Think of a DID as your digital fingerprint, operating like an exclusive keychain. And there's an it's not very big, is it? I guess an illustration you could call it from what a DID is. Right, and then there's number 2 post here. Mainnet announces that they are building the decentralized identity layer DID for Stellar using Sorbonne. DID Stellar, that is likely to be Stellar, is a Stellar native sovereign decentralized interoperable identity capability based on the esteemed W3 DID core specification. Right, let's go down. Coming soon to the to Stellar on their Stellar mainnet, and I've went along, and like I said, I went along and looked at this site and found NeoFlow as well. Anyway, let me carry on. Right, so I'm going to explode this one a little bit, but the DID model can also apply to many identity problems. So I'm going to explode this one because this one's a bit better. Government IDs, refugee management, privacy preserving, voting, KYC and KYB. I'm not sure what KYB means, but I know what KYC is. Okay, guess know your bank. Yeah, says so there. Verify human. Anyway, we will leave that alone there on that particular part. Now we're going to go back over this thread that is posted to the last bit here. 5 mainnet NeoFlow is an energy traceability platform that tracks product lifestyle events, providing proof of origin, composition and environmental impact, while digitizing relevant value chain data. NeoFlow allows users to create digital credentials of energy commodities. Guys, remember I am dyslexic, so sometimes I'm going to get this stuff mixed up. Oops, I didn't want to play that. I wanted to highlight it, but because it's got music, I might get done. Oh well, we'll play it. I'm not going to play you the video, so just in case, it has got copyrighted music in it, just in case, so thought I'd do that. But you can see as it flows through. Look at all these companies that are with them. And I keep telling people, right, whilst 99% of the world are asleep, you have people inside this market who are awake and seeing this stuff happening before their eyes. I have been one of these people that have been taking note of this asset class and this system that's been born before our eyes, to be fair. And I've done it from a point whereby I'm unemployed. I've not told many people that. But I've always been looking for a way to make money from home and work online. And I heard about digital assets, and like many people, I got scammed in the first instance. And I now won't allow myself to be scammed, put it that way. There are companies out there that are still a bit risky in my view. Liquidex, I'm not sure how long that's going to last. And that is my last risk in when it comes down to being involved in this market, because everything from here on up is liquidity. It is liquidity based. It is transformational. It is the new system that's been born right in front of our faces. And as long as how can I say this? People are sitting on the sidelines, they're going to be left behind. And it's not to say you know, people are dumb. I just think people have not realised or have been so misled by people like Forbes, like the article I played you earlier on. Those people misled, or the CNBCs and all those companies that have misled the masses for decades. Well, not decades, for, well, might as well be decades. Here's the website from MervNet, digital assets, digitalizing energy assets, NeoFlow, digitalizing energy assets, transforming the energy value chain, providing a secure, holistic view by breaking down data silos, capturing digitally cross-company interactions, thereby creating a digital passport for energy assets. You can go further down, and they cross-border oil shipments, that's 103 million. Back office cost spent, that's what they cost in documentation exchange, potential for annual reduction in G&C cost 100,000K plus, I guess. Trusted data exchange for energy. NeoFlow is a platform accessible by industry, border control agencies and relevant government entities. NeoFlow tracks by key value, chains, events, while digitizing relevant documentation such as delivery tickets, bills of labeling, and certificates of origin. Provable product traceability, faster custom clearance, proof of originalization, and proof of environmental impact. You can see the website here. This is the website. Get in touch if you want. I'm sure you're not going to be wanting their services, but the point is, this world has moved forward, and it has to start with oil. Let's face it. Oil is the commodity in which most of the world is traded on. It's used for energy, it's used for soaps, it's used for so many things. How can we ever stop using oil? It does make you wonder, right? Yes, I know we need green energy, but what are the alternatives to right? So you could say, yes, we could go vegan, we could use vegan stuff. I agree with that. But then are you not destroying the earth still doing that as well? So there's still, there's still a need for oil, and if there wasn't going to be a need for oil, they wouldn't be bloody digitizing it. Think about it from that perspective. They would not want to digitize it, they would just leave it on the shelf, okay? I played you a video before, on payments, or done a video on payments before, and here's Visa and Remitly expand collaboration to digitally streamline global remittance market. And you can listen to a little bit of it. I'm not going to go too far into it because it's like 20 minutes long.
And what it means is that Visa, in collaboration with Visa, we're able to allow our customers in more than 15 countries now, meaning US, Canada, UK, Australia as a few examples, to quickly send money directly to their loved ones, to their eligible Visa debit cards and bank accounts in more than 100 jurisdictions and other countries around the world. So what it means for a customer is it's as simple as entering in the recipient's name and then 16-digit Visa debit card number into the Remitly app. And with impressive speed, impressive ease, the funds are securely and quickly delivered to their loved ones back home.
Yeah, and I think, Hal, I would say, why not continue something that has been working and is fabulous? And that's what we're doing here. This collaboration really builds on Visa's mission to help foster new opportunities for financial inclusion for the millions of migrant workers that rely on remittances to send to their loved ones around the world. So
you're hearing it directly there, Remitly, remittance company working with Visa. I also don't think people understand remittances, especially for cross-border payments to countries. I have a brother that lives in the Caribbean. He'd like me to send money to him all the time. I can't send money to him because it costs just as much bloody money as much to send it in in fees as it would do to send him the money. So I say to him, you know, you're better off getting digital assets, but he doesn't understand that. And with having digital assets, say he had XRP, I could send him the equivalent of that in XRP. People don't understand this whole system of not just peer-to-peer but cross-border payments, remittance services, etc. This world is massively changing, and a lot of people are sitting on their hands, as it were, and they're watching this opportunity to make wealth pass them by, especially when you have assets that are so cheap, like XRP, and not financial advice, XDC, XLM, and these coins are solving for a problem. Utility tokens, HBAR, these are all solving problems within the global market. Even VeChain apparently as well. Algo apparently as well is another one that just sprung to mind that I've heard, that's on the ISO 222 standard. So guys, look, it's up to you. It's up to you whether you wake up and invest in yourself, invest in your future, or not. You know, and I will go and say this as well with unemployed people. Look, it's not an awful lot of money to get into something as cheap as that. If you're unemployed and you can spend $10 or £10, do it. It's not financial advice, it's a game. But do it with utility tokens. Don't go buy a meme coin, or don't invest in some scam Ponzi scheme. Do it, and do it for your future or your children's future. Yeah. Anyway, I've got more to show you, so hold on. One of the things I keep asking people that come to me with their scams, yeah, is this, and I've asked this in Telegram. Why would I take compliant crypto, say from Coinbase or from Kraken or from Uphold or any one of those regulated exchanges or wallets, and put it on a non-regulated non-KYC company? Think about that. That should speak volumes. If the company does not operate a KYC AML procedure on their platform, and why are you sending your assets? Yes, there are some companies that are decentralized that you don't need to do that for, as I understand it, but there are many out there that are not, and those are usually the scams, and those usually have the giveaway signs. Oh, we got the certificate, and it's you do a little bit of a deep dive, and the certificate is non-void, or it doesn't exist. It's just some fake made up crap anybody can do using Adobe and Photoshop, you know. So wake up to all those kind of little things that non-regulated companies do out there. You know, do your own research as well when it comes to it. So before I continue, before I babble on, I'm going to play you that video I said I'm going to play you. And this is from Not Financial Advice. And in September 8, 2009, CNBC reported that Brad Garlinghouse was hired to run AOL. But listen to the segment that directly follows. At the time to ditch the dollar, the United Nations called for a new global currency. So could this herald the... let me show some more. Oh, okay, sorry guys, a little bit butchered there. It's time to ditch the dollar. The United Nations calls for a new digital currency. So could this herald the biggest overhaul of the world's monetary system since World War II? I mean, what are the chances? Anyway, right, so let me get you this lined up so it's properly done and you can hear it because it's gone too far.
And AOL has hired former Yahoo executive Brad Garlinghouse to run the company's email group and beef up its presence in Silicon Valley. Garlinghouse might be best known for calling attention to major problems at Yahoo in a 2006 internal memo. That paper was referred to as the Peanut Butter Manifesto because it claimed the company had spread itself too thin. Since then, Yahoo has changed CEOs twice. Since leaving Yahoo last year, Garlinghouse has been an advisor at private equity firm Silver Lake Partners. And coming up, Is it time to ditch the dollar? The United Nations calls for a new global currency. So could this herald the biggest overhaul of the world's monetary system since World War II? And AOL has hired...
So I have to go find that if I'm going to find United Nations overhaul of the dollar. I think I might have to go and do that. But that might be for another video. If you like this kind of content, guys, like and subscribe. Take care of yourself, guys. Digital lifestyle out. And remember, don't get flooded out by the lies. Don't get flooded out by those scammy companies out there. Don't get disheartened either. And remember, if you're just starting off, this is for the long haul. Some people have been here a lot longer in this market than me, and they're making a lot of money. This bull cycle coming up now, people are going to make a lot of money. Those who invest, those who especially invested in 2009 and have continued to dollar cost averaging up until 2020, the halving in 24, are going to make a lot of money. They are seriously going to make a lot of money, especially if they just putting crypto in every month or every week, or whether the market went up or whether the market went down. They're going to make a lot of money because the bull run is going to signify, especially if they lower interest rates in 2024 and all that kind of stuff. As I understand it, the system operates like assets like cryptos will explode when they start pumping, printing money again, as I understand it. Anyway, digital lifestyle out. Take care of yourself, guys.
Be different shapes and different sizes. We're going to live in what I describe as a multi-chain, multi-crypto world. There isn't going to be one winner to rule them all, and I think. You